All right, gang, so now we've showed them the grip, we showed them their setup, we talked a little bit about managing their center and the radius of their swing. We talked to them about brushing the grass on the target side or after they hit the ball. Now what you could do is you could talk to them, let's say maybe get a little bit more into ball position. Like generally for me, ball position is just, slightly left of the zipper on my pants here for a righty. For a lefty, slightly to the right of the zipper on the pants, right? My feet are about hip width for an iron, and I kind of like to get my toes open a little bit for better mobility and that type of thing. Kind of, I call it ducky feet or flared feet. So now you can get them, let's say, focusing on the things we talked about with, let's say, a little bit more refinement to their setup. We could talk about the ball position and talk about, let's say, this flared feet, right? And then what you could do is from there is you could talk to them about just kind of holding, let's say, this nice kind of solid finish, right? And what does that mean, a nice solid finish? It means, let's say, maybe getting their knees close together, their whole back of their shoe is up and their body is straight up and down. That's important because most people, when they kind of move up and down, they don't finish like that. They don't finish very tall, and that's really important, right? So we can go over those things and then try to get them to hit some shots again, challenging them when they need challenge and taking away the challenge if it's too difficult. But if they need a challenge, you're not using a tee. If they're needing challenge, you're kind of encouraging them to do different things. But the goal for this whole clinic is that once they kind of get their setup and their starting position, their ball position a little bit better setup, is that they're trying to hit the ball, let's say, somewhere close to the middle of the face and try to start the ball in some kind of direction. So for the people that need more challenge, for sure, I would say, okay, where you're aiming, okay, well, let's see you try to hit it at that target. Let's see if you could try to hit at the target 3 times. Let's see if you could, let's see you do it like a practicing, brushing that grass ahead. For the people that are just trying to get the ball off the ground, we're probably still using a tee, maybe lowering it a little bit if we can, but we're trying to see if we can kind of get them to just make good contact, keep them balanced, and try to go over all those different fundamentals. And that would be the full swing session number 1.